Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Today, as you probably guessed from the title, I'm going to do the Goodreads tag. Yeah, this is all about what's on my Goodreads. There are 11 questions. Question number 1 is, are you... Okay, my cats are playing. If you hear the jingle, my cats are playing. Are you in any groups? Is question number 1. No, I'm not. I was in top 5 Wednesday. That was pretty much to try and motivate myself into making book videos on Wednesdays. But I hate being on a schedule. I never plan any of my videos to be on a certain scheduled day or anything, because I will not go through it. Some days I just don't feel like filming, and some days I just don't feel like doing anything YouTube related. And I'm not gonna do a schedule because that is for my own well-being. Question 2. Some of my favorite quotes. Okay, so I know there's like a quote thing on Goodreads. I don't know how to even use it or do anything with the quotes or anything like that. So I don't have any favorite quotes from Goodreads. What was the last book you marked as read is question number 3. And the last book I marked as read was The Golden Compass. I am going to be doing a video of books I've read this month. Actually, I'm going to film it right after this video. So I will have that linked somewhere to this video, so you guys can watch that video too. Question 4 is, what am I currently reading? So after I got done with The Golden Compass, I told myself to slow my roll on reading because I was going through books like beep, 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 which might not seem like it because I didn't read as many books as some booktubers have, and I'm not a strong reader, so it's a lot to me. But yeah, I was reading books like bing, 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 that I didn't have time to do like anything else, so I was like, slow your roll, Heather, just slow it. I haven't been reading as much, but this is what I am reading. I'm not that far on any of these books. These are all books that are on my TBR, which I hopefully have that video up now. I should, because if I don't, then I'm just going to beat myself up. The first book that I'm reading, or I should say the book that I'm the furthest in, is Bitter Blood by Rachel Caine. This is book 13 of the Morganville Vampire books, if I'm not mistaken, and there's 15 books in the series. I want to finish this series this year, so let's see if I do that. The next book is Pretty Little Liars. You guys know, if you watched my book hauls, that I have both of the box sets, so I have all of the Pretty Little Liars books, and I have not read any of them, so I decided I need to read that. The last book I am reading, which I don't know if I'm gonna get through. I hope I get through. It might take me a while. It might take me a long while. But that is okay with me, as long as I get done with it. Gone by Michael Grant. Oh, and Pretty Little Liars is by Sarah Shepard. Question 5. What is the last book you marked as to be read? It looks like the last book that I put on my TBR of Goodreads is Lies My Girlfriend Told Me. If I'm not mistaken, it's about this girl and her girlfriend dies, and she goes through her girlfriend's phone and finds out that her girlfriend was cheating on her with another girl, and they kind of like meet up. And yeah, I don't really know what happens, but that sounds really interesting to me. I want to know all the drama. Number 6. What is the book you plan on reading next? The one I plan on reading or getting done reading next is Bitter Blood. But if it's like after those 3 books, I think maybe the Elite, which is the second book of the Selection series. I think maybe that one. But I'm not sure. I really never know until I just go on a whim and read it. Oh, also Stardust. That would probably be the next one, if not the Elite, because that is February's book for the book club. I'll have it linked below if you are interested. It was created by Lee Nicole. I'll have her linked below. She's really cool. Subscribe to her. And 2 other girls, Sydney, which is also really cool, and she has a YouTube channel that I will also link below, and Brittany. Brittany's really cool too. They're all cool people, but Brittany does not have a YouTube channel that I'm aware of, but she should because she is so cool. So it is based on Facebook, and we do 1 book a month. It's not like a huge sacrifice. If you've never been in a book club and are not sure what type of book club you want to join, I would suggest the book club that I am in because everybody is really nice. It's such a good time. We all vote on the book. It's great. So yeah, I'll have it linked below. Number 7. Do you use the star rating system? Yes, I do use the star rating system because it's easier. I get to see whether the book is worth reading or not. I get to tell you lovely people what I think. So if you don't know, Goodreads has 1 through 5 stars, 1 being like the worst book ever, and 5 being the best book ever. Normally, my Goodreads star rating is either 3-star or 4-star. If it's in the 3-star, it's probably an book, but a little bit more. But if it's like a 4, it was like a really good book, but it wasn't like the best book. A 2-star is like, it sucked, but it was not so bad. Like it's not the worst book ever. And 1-star, it's not worth the read. An example of a 1-star is Orange is the New Black. I hated that book. It was so bad. Don't read that, you guys. The show is so good. It's so much better. Just watch the show. An example of a 5-star for me is every book in the Harry Potter series. And then a 3-star example would be The Golden Compass. That gives you guys a little insight of my rating. So if you guys want to see my reviews and stuff, go at me on Goodreads. I have it linked below. Number 8. Are you doing a 2018 reading challenge? Yes, I am. I am. I have challenged myself to read 30 books this year. I read 31 books last year, and I thought I read 35. So, I wanted to have a realistic goal, and if I read all 30 books or more, then next year in 2019, I will have a higher number, probably 40 or something. Number 9. Do you have a wish list? I do not have a wish list on Goodreads. I don't buy books through Goodreads, or when they recommend them through Goodreads, I don't buy them. I normally buy my books at either Book Outlet, Barnes & Noble, Ollie's, or the local bookstore here in my town. I just go straight to the source. But I do have a wish list on Book Outlet and Barnes & Noble, so I can see if they have the book in stock, how much it is, and if it's on sale. If I think it's good enough, I will buy it. Number 10. What book do you plan on buying next? That is a good question. Well, I went to Walmart today and I saw 2 books that are on my TBR, but is not on my to read this year. But I still want to read them. I probably will read them this year, just because I'm extra like that. The first one was Fragments of the Lost, and the second one was Simon versus the Homo sapiens Agenda. I might buy those, but what I really, really want to buy next is the 10th anniversary version of Vampire Academy. They have it on Book Outlets right now when I'm making this video, and I'm afraid they're gonna run out before I can buy it, and I want it so badly. I don't know. I don't know what next I'm gonna buy. It just depends on where I am, how everything plays out, and yeah. 11. Who is your favorite author? So I said in my TBR video, I think it was in that video, that I don't really have a favorite author because I don't really read different books from the same author. Because there's so many different series and books to choose from, I always choose different authors for some reason. But who I appreciate and think is so hilarious and funny and spunky and great on Goodreads. She talks to her fans on Goodreads and answers questions and is pretty active on Goodreads, is Charlene Harris. She is the author of the Sticky Stackhouse series or the Midnight Texas series. I'm always like, who are you going to be sassy with next? Because a lot of times her fans will be sassy with her, and she'll just be sassy back. Like, she'll be just sassy back. So I don't understand why they're so sassy with her, because they already know that she's gonna give it right back to them. That was all the questions. That was the Goodreads tag. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, because that means that you'll like some other videos of mine if you like this one. And give this video a thumbs up so I personally know that this is the video that you should subscribe from. And leave me some love in the comments. Tell me if you did this tag. Tell me what your answers are to the questions. Leave your Goodreads links below so we can be Goodread friends. If you didn't add me already, I will add you. Think positive thoughts always. Bye.